Hello my lovelies! I hope you've been well. In this video, I will be sharing a few hacks and unconventional ways to spruce up your TN. So if you are new here, hi, I'm Mark and I have been using TN for probably 7 to 8 years, and there's a few different ways to use it that I really like that I don't really see a lot of people doing it that way, so I just want to really share with you. Who knows, I'm hoping it'll be useful and then you'll get to enjoy your TN more. So I'm gonna go with the first one. I've had a dedicated video for this, so I will link it down below, but I'll just show you really quickly. I call it the Travel's Notebook accordion method. What you do is you use craft folder to actually make an accordion. So this is what it looks like. You just use two of them. They're both facing one way, and then you just fold it to do that. There's a few great things about this method. One that I really like is you can easily swap your inserts, because then, like, you know, if you want to use this at home, you can just take it out, and then when you want to take it out or you want to swap it out because you're going somewhere with another, like, you know, insert, you can just pop it in easily. You can do both side like this and just slip it in, or you can just do it on one side like that as well if you want to take it out and put it in really quickly. I really like this method, and when I found out this method, it just feels like it changed the game for me. And another thing that I like is because with this you can spread this out, so essentially it can be this big, and this can be your journal, and then this can be your sticker, so you can, you know, transfer it so much easier. If you have a need to have both inserts open, I don't know, maybe you're like writing things, like you're transferring things down or things like that, then this will be great as well. But I just really like that it's very quick to, you know, pack and go. Like, you can just do that, and then if you're looking to wrap up in a cafe and you just want to go quickly, all you have to do is that, and then that's it. So that's one of my favorite ways. It holds 3 inserts. You can add more, but I think 3 is the sweet spot for this method. And the thing that I love the most about it is because there's no overhang. I don't know if I have an example, but with some of these, right, without this method, I haven't changed all of my TNs, just my EDC, but you can see that the ends, that's an overhang. It's basically the one in the middle is longer than the other ones. So this one, actually, they're pretty good. It's a tiny bit, but I call it no overhang because for me that's already good enough. And yeah, I really love this method, and I hope you like it too. So that's the first one. I'm losing daylight really quickly, so I hope the quality of this is still pretty good. Another thing that I really like as well is using the Travel's Notebook Passport as my wallet. So what I do with this is I made sure I have some plastic pockets and some craft paper for random things. This one was when I went to Melbourne for the partner shop, so I have some stamp partner shops in there. This one has my coins. You can hear that. And I also keep one insert just for if I need some stuff, obviously when I was stamping and other things. That's really useful. Another one of these sleeve, I like to keep some of my business cards in there, but it's been really good. I also added a little pen loop so I can put a pen and then I can go with this. But it's nice to have all your essentials in one go, all of your cards, have a notebook in there, and before I also included like a monthly TN insert, so I can make sure, like, you know, if I meet with someone and we schedule a meetup after that, then I'll pencil it in to make sure that I've got it in there so I don't double book myself. So that has been very useful. That's the second way that I have been really liking. there's the proper walkthrough of this one as well. I've already made a video about it, so I will also link that down below. If you're looking to do something like it and you want a more full walkthrough, that is there for you in another video. I will link it down below. Another thing that I think will be pretty interesting is to add rings into your travels notebook. If you're someone who really likes rings, or if you're someone who wants to try rings but you're not actually sure if you're gonna like it and you already have a TN, there might be a way for you to change your TNs into rings. I haven't really done it, but I've seen some people do it where it's like a little bit more hacky, just when you're trying things, right? Because you don't know if you're gonna like it or not. So if you grab yourself an A5 rings, these ones is usually the travels notebook. This is not the official travels notebook, but I just have a spare of this one because all my other travels notebook one is actually in use. But with this, there's a hack so that you can take it on and off. And I'm not gonna take credit for this because there's already a lot of people doing it this way. But you take your A5, it doesn't usually include the bamboo thing. I did get it because I thought it will be interesting with the bamboo thing. You can actually take it off if you have a screwdriver and put it like that. But the hack is you put it in the middle and then you crisscross the elastic. So one this way, and then you take this elastic as well. You crisscross it the other way so it stays snug in the middle, and there you go. You have yourself a TN ring. So the paper you use for this one would be if you just punch your travels notebook paper, or if you have any A5 papers. I'm just gonna steal some papers. Oh, maybe we'll just use some of these dividers. So if you have A5 papers, it will fit into this because it's A5 size. But obviously you need to chop off the edge because there's a little bit extra. That's another way of using your travels notebook. It's very unconventional because if you already have the travels notebook and the insert system and you like that, then you wouldn't want to do this. But if you have always been curious about rings and you're wondering if it's a system that works for you, I was actually curious about them and I did trial this before, just so that, you know, because getting these rings, it's slightly, if you don't get the one that's too expensive, like the cross rings, a bit more expensive. But if you get the normal rings just to try, if you look at these, try to find ones that are 15 millimeters, so they're a little bit smaller. This one is not as small as the ones that the cross rings from, you know, all the binder products, because these are 11 millimeters, so they're significantly smaller. This one is 15 millimeters. So just get the 15 because I think it's easy. You can easily get it in AliExpress or even Temu and, you know, those kind of places, maybe even Amazon. But if you just want to try, I think that's a good way to do it, because, you know, you never know if it's something that you really like. Because I have rings has this tendency, if you write a lot in it, sometimes your hand will get into the rings, and especially if you write on the left side, and it'll do that. And if you're left-handed, once you're writing, like once you start writing, it's already over this, which is why the smaller 11 rings are much better because it's much flatter. But if you're unsure about rings and you don't want to try a whole new binder, then maybe you can put one of your travels notebook into rings, and then you can try if you like them or not. That's what I did as well when I first started, to figure out if I want a ring system. But I really love the flexibility you get with the ring system because you can always change it. So it's great for things like comment placing or daily, weekly, like your EDC, because you don't have to carry the whole year worth of paper. You can just carry for the month or the quarter, and then once it's full, you can move it somewhere else and archive it. So I really like that for it. But that's another different topic for another different video. I'm going to go into the next one, which is using my travels notebook as an ink swatch insert. So I really love these pockets. If you watch me a lot, you might already know about this because I've gone through it in some of my Techokaigis. But these are pocket books from Travel's Notebook, so they're inserts from Travel's Notebook, and they have like windows. So these are just ink swatching cards for Wearingle, and I like to put them in there. I like for it to be in my Travel's Notebook. So this has been really nice, and it's nice because I also can take it out and compare it to each other. So if I see that one and I'm like, oh, I want to compare it to the other one, I actually have it in this system, but I also have it in a little A5 Slim system as well. So I can compare like colors, and especially for when you get samples and stuff, because this book is for my samples. So if I swatch it, and sometimes I get samples before I get the full product, because I want to see, because sometimes like swatch that you see in the internet is not the same as having it swatch in front of you. So I actually really like it when I have these and I can compare, I can take it out and everything. I also used it to collect official partners shop stamps, so you can use it for a lot of different things basically. So that's one of the other thing that I like using my Travel's Notebook for my ink swatches, and I don't think I see a lot of people using the card file, so I just want to share that. You can use it for, you know what, you can even use it for business cards as well. If you collect business cards from artists you like, or from kind of cafes that you go to, you can even put it in and add some little bits of ephemeras, and you can collect things, like you can do that as well. But I just really like this card file from Travel's Notebook as well. This is a little bit of a hack as well. So you know how usually with inserts and stuff you have to bind the middle, but I know not all of you likes binding or stapling and everything like that, and you can actually just slip it in. Like I don't know, I don't see people use this all the time, but this is my collection book, and they're essentially just papers because I want to be able to change things around, because this is my collection journals and this has my stamp collection. So I want to be able to, if I get something from say J&L, I want to be able to move the pages so I can add an extra page here, just so that it makes sense. Like you can do it so much easier with the rings, with these things. But if you're a TN person, you can also do that. So with these, I actually purposely did not bind them so I can move it around, but sometimes you can just slide it in and it won't budge. Like it didn't budge with this. Make sure you do it on these rubber bands from Travel's Notebook though, because the elastic gets loose so much easier than the rubber bands. So I recommend you use the rubber band if you're looking to just insert pages like that. It's so much more secure than if you actually use the elastics from the middle, because that one tends to be a little bit more loose like over time. So that's another hack. This is the 5th one or the 6th one, I lose count actually. I just have the list, and because if I don't have the list then I'll forget. Another thing that's a little bit of a hack, or maybe not, I like to decorate things like on my EDC. Sometimes I get these little cute booklets from like bookshops and stuff. These ones are actually from Midori, and it has their Midori paper, so you can like, you know, write down things and everything. I just really love the aesthetic of it, so I kept it as an inspiration piece. So I have that, but also you can slip things in as well. You just have to slip it in between basically. So I've slipped this one in as well, and this one just have a little reminder that I am enough, and I like to decorate it that way because that makes it feel a little bit more me, and I just like having like random things hanging on things. Also really like having random charms and little threads and stuff. What I started doing as well with keychains, that like I get way too much keychains when I go to art markets because they are so cute, but I like hanging like keychains in the edge of my Travel's Notebook as well. My Olive has my Totoro keychain, And also this little keychain that I make myself. You can also get it in my shop, but it's basically a little like stationery kit keyring kind of thing. But I have those as well. As you can tell, you just like attach it to that. I just find that many people actually just decorate the front and the elastic. But for me, for thicker keychains and heavier keychains, these feels way more secure than this elastic. So that's why I like to put it on the side. And a bonus, if you put it like this, like that, in the wall, right, then that hangs down and you can look at it. And I love that because I display mine like that on a wall, so you can see it always. So I'd really like putting keychains on the corner like that. Okay, last one. I don't know how relevant this is, but if you actually have all this big sticker release paper, so this is the thing, these are sticker papers that I use to seal my packaging for my shop. So I always keep this because I upcycle them so much. But there's another, like this, you can upcycle into a sticker release as well. So I've been saving them and waiting for a time to do it. And I figured, you know what, while we're talking about TN hats, why not I do it with you? Because I'm gonna make this into a makeshift sticker release for my TN. And if you have like offcuts from stickers, if you print a lot of like, you know, photos into sticker papers, and then the sticker paper, like, you know, instead of just throwing it away, then you have another second life for them. Because I like to repurpose things, because the less things to go to landfill, the better, right? Even though in saying that all my PET tapes backing are probably polluting the environment, but they're so pretty. I'm so sorry. So yeah, once you get all these are A4, so just make sure you measure how much you need. This one usually you just cut the long side for A4 paper anyway. You cut the long side to 22, and that's basically TN size. Careful, because the page is slippery, because obviously these are sticker release papers. And once you're done, you can just fold it by 2. I have a bone folder, but it's in my insert making tote near my sofa, so I'm just going to use the back of my scissors to flatten it. But then with these, if you have any cardboards that you can use as the front, you can actually just use that hack that I've just told you, where you can just slip papers in, or you can bind them if you like them more secure and you want to be able to take it out and stuff. But I think this is good just for like offcuts of papers that I want. If I don't need that much sticker paper for this insert, for me to warrant having the sticker release insert, you know what I mean? Because sometimes you just need it for a little bit. But then this, you can refill as you need. But this one, you can put in your stickers on it. Do I have any stickers that I can use? Okay, say with these are like offcut stickers. But you can just use that as a sticker release paper, and then it comes off easily. So there you go. If you have any A4 or big size sticker release paper, that after you've done your stickers, after you like print out your stickers, and then you know, it's the sticker release paper, you don't know what to use with it, you can make it into a sticker release insert. And you know what, you don't always have to have it in an insert. You can also just have it hang like in between like this. Like imagine if we have a few of these pages, or I'll just take all of them, and then you just slip it into one of your inserts, because you don't always have to have it in an insert, right? So if you slip it that way, then you can use it and it's part of your whole setup, but you don't actually need an insert for it. Anyway, that's all the hacks that I have for you today. I love sharing this because I feel like there's always a new way to use your TN, and I hope with this you'll get to experiment with a lot of different things. Like one of these tip-ins, I actually really love this tip-in hack. I don't know why, but I don't usually you just paste things in your covers, right? But like sometimes you just want random pages in between. That's been a really fun discovery for me, all these little things, like, you know, the hacks and the unconventional ways to do it. I hope you at least find something interesting. Let me know if it's something that you'll take into your setup. Let me know if you have a favorite tips or hack, or let me know if you have any other hacks. Like, I'm always so happy to find out all these little DIY hacks and everything. So I hope you enjoyed that. But if you have one of those cool hacks on your own, please do tell me, because I do want to do more with my travels notebook as well. And that's it for my tips and hacks, I guess. I hope it's useful. But yeah, do let me know if you found one that you like. All the videos I mentioned are linked down below as well. And if there's any things that requires you to get something, I'll also link it down below. I hope you enjoyed that. Stay safe, take care, stay creative. I will see you on another video probably next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.